and welcome to this evening's stream. Hi Tony, hi Sharon, hi Pete, how are you all doing? This evening I'm going to be painting some of this guy, Maw Krusha for Maw Krusha Monday, and so tonight I'm going to be focusing on horns and the leathery strappy bits, and there's Pete with a hydrate. Leathery strappy bits and bits of metal and stuff like that. So as you can see, I've painted them after last week's stream. I've painted the wings purple because I decided that it needed a bit of extra difference in colour. Oh, Tony's in there with a wig me. Let me just wash my paintbrush out before I reach a wig, which I actually was prepared and put down at the side of it. Oh, we've not had this one before. It's got tickly bits on my face. So, how are you all? Hope you've all had a great day. What have you all been up to? Anything exciting? Wig me. I think it really suits. Oh, maybe you should have it a little bit further forward on there, on the old head. Ah. What are you doing? Yeah. Somebody else's wig. Sharon has redeemed Ask Us a Question. Fire away, Sharon. What is your question? How can we have so many wigs? Were they purchased for the stream? No, they. We have so many wigs because.
She said, "Can I ask a question?" And I was typing, "Is it why do we have so many wigs?" And it was. I was
So, do you want to answer the?
Yeah, you press
Okay. It's because Missy. It's all stuck in my face. Because Mrs. MLG used to have a fancy dress hire business, didn't you, my darling? Once upon a time in the past, and then we've always enjoyed fancy dress. So in all the years that we've known each other, and then we've acquired more and more stuff as we needed specific things for specific fancy dress costumes. So we've got many boxes of fancy dress, and this is just some of our selection of wigs and hats.
Yeah, this is all the wigs and hats we have now.
Is it?
Yeah, we have got rid of a lot of stuff over the years. Because, I don't fit in most of them anymore, so we have to throw them away. And we never wear the same fancy dress costume twice.
Yes.
Because I don't know why. But so we used to go every year to Halloween. I mean, we're talking like when we were in our 20s, 30s. Every year out to a Halloween party at friends, and we used to dress as something different every time. So we have all those costumes and stuff, and we always used to try and make as much of it as we could. But those days are long gone now. So we just have some wigs, and most of the hats are genuinely just our hats. So like some hats and things. The pirate ones for your pirate costume.
Yeah.
You must have loads of junk lying around the house basically. Crafty comments isn't in there. I should write more Krusha. Hey Crafty. He says I blew a lot of points on turtles, chicken songs, and rigging votes. He's got the giant out for next Monday because he does tell me that he's going to finish this Maw Krusha tonight.
I am, whether on stream or not, but Yeah, if we get it finished on stream, bonus. If we don't, I'm going to stay up all night until it's done.
So what are you doing?
Painting leather to begin with. So, and then there's a bit there I'd forgotten about. Right, so starting off with painting leather, and for this I'm using some Vallejo leather brown to begin with. So we're going to paint all of these leather straps and belts. Oh, I better turn that off. That's going to be annoying, isn't it, if I don't turn that off? Ah, no! I've just revealed my life with my telephone on the stream while I was trying to turn that thing off. Sorry about that. So, that was multiple notifications that someone's walked near the shop.
Yeah, the shop's very sensitive. If someone walks near it, it goes, no, I must tell Nathan somebody's walked near me.
Yeah.
Were you flashing your home screen at everybody?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, it was the lock screen. But still.
Oh, you silly sausage.
I know.
Stop chatting and tell us what you're doing. Why did you paint your wings purple? What did you use? Why did you do it? What's your thoughts? Come on!
So, after last week's stream, when I had spent a bit of time trying to make the wings look a little lighter and what have you, and I just thought that it looked a bit messy. And I really wanted to make them look a bit different. So, I had a bit of a think about it, and I thought, we'll have a go at making them purple. And I had a little test area, and I was pretty pleased with it. So we did purple wings, sat and painted them last night actually, and so that's what we've done. So purple wings, and for that I used Green Stuff World Lich Purple, which I think I've got here somewhere. I'm gonna have to take this off. Can't see through it. Whew. That's warm. Yes, Green Stuff World Lich Purple, and then I've washed it all over with some old Citadel Wash Leviathan Purple, which is a fantastic colour. So we've done that, and that gives this beautiful deep purple colour that you can see here. And then they're going to get a little highlight up from there on the higher areas with a little bit of Lich Purple mixed with another lighter tone, which I believe I had in mind some, I think it's Twilight Purple from Reaper. So I'm going to mix that, and then that'll be the wings done, and then this. So just want to get all this leather done, and then the horns. So the horns are going to be dark well, they currently are dark umber with a little bit of wash over the top, so they're going to get edge highlight with dark umber mixed with some weathered stone, and then we'll see what it looks like. Might declare it done at that point, because I could just go on and on and on forever, but then it'll probably still never turn out like I really want it to, because I'm not that good at paint. With a little bit of Monica. Ah, yeah. What was it? Mambo number 5. Good song, that.
Apart from you've forgotten all about it.
Yeah, I had, yeah. I just needed you to sing it. Bit of tongue sticky out action for fine work. How's those Harlequins going? I had a sneaky little look earlier on. That guy's looking really awesome. The Solitaire.
Is that what this guy's called?
Yeah.
This guy. This is my last guy.
No, you've got 2 more guys.
No, there's no more guys on my table. I said I'd do the guys on the table. I've done the guys on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. I've got 7 guys on my table. I've done them. Well, I will have done when I've done this guy.
I really need you. Really need
you. You know.
To do these other 2.
But you said them 7.
I know. Well, I just need to.
Most of the same mini I've ever done in my life.
I just need to undercoat them, and then you can do these 2.
Oh, I think you should do that.
No, because then they won't match. They won't match. They won't be the same style.
I don't know. What do we all think?
Do you think that Mrs. MLG should be good to me?
If he actually paints in the middle of the screen, I might consider it. I don't know. I've got loads of stuff on my desk. I don't like having lots of stuff on my desk.
That's why I've kept these 2 minis over here, so they don't clog up your desk.
I like having one thing. So I have got what's this spider dude called?
Arakoth the Ancient.
Got that in bits all over my desk because it's had a wash today. Little Miss decided that because it's all in parts, it's not being glued together yet. Is it abdomen? It's bum, big bulgy bit. Comes in 2 parts, and it's got like it's like a secret door. And Little Miss reckons that we should fill it with sweets, and that she can take it to school filled with sweets. And when the teacher says, "What are you eating?" She's got nothing, miss it. I've just got a giant spider on my desk. There's nothing to see here. I don't think that'd really work, would it?
No.
And I've got what's this thing? Basilisk?
The Basilisk.
One of them. Got one of them over here because that's for our duo, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got mine here.
I've done our trio.
Got mine there, look.
Oh, you stuck yours together?
I've only stuck its head on, that's all the only bit. And I've discarded its base because I'm going to stick it on this round one.
Oh, right, yeah.
But you can do whatever you like with yours. I just didn't want to presume that you would want it sticking together.
And I've got this thing here that I might paint tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want to get Pete's hopes up too much, so I might not. I don't know yet. And then I've got this Harlequin. That's loads for me. 4 things. That's tons.
Yeah, well then you've got these other 2 Harlequins that are here to add to the list. Zombie shark! Yeah, you've been meaning to paint it for a while, haven't you?
Yeah. The problem is I can't remember how I painted the last one. And I think that one turned out alright. But I genuinely can't remember how I did it. I'll have to find the picture. Do. Trying this liney thing. I'm trying this liney thing that Sharon said.
What liney thing?
Like drawing lines around the shadows and things.
Alright.
Yeah, it's not. I ain't got a steady enough hand.
No, I've never been any good at it.
But I'm trying. I'm experimenting on your Harlequins. That's what's happening.
Okay. So, here's the 2 other Harlequins. I'll do you a quick show off of the 2 other minis that I would like Mrs. MLG to paint. This one is he's called Kaiganil or something like that, but we're just going to have him as a regular Harlequin.
They don't look anything like these ones.
This guy does. So he's well, it's because there isn't many different Harlequin minis, you see. So that guy. What was the no for Red Snail?
Because Red Snail will have that song in their head now.
I see. And then this Death Jester, which I'm taking a bit of a punt, really, that Death Jesters are going to be included in the kill team rules in White Dwarf. I don't know that they are.
So not even part of the game.
Oh, Oh yeah, but look how cool he looks. He's a
But that's why you should.
skeleton with a big cannon. Yeah,
But
but
that's why you
if
should
I
get
paint him, he
this
won't
is your
match.
favourite.
No, he's not my favourite though. But if I paint him, he won't match your painting style, will he? That's
What's
why
your,
you need
what's
to
your
do.
favourite? What's your favourite?
My favourite Eldar, really.
Out of these, you said he wasn't your favourite Harlequin.
No, that one that you're doing there.
This one.
Yeah, that one. That one. So Mrs. MLG is doing an amazing job of painting the solitaire here.
You're already saying that because I'm next.
I don't know. I was checking it out earlier and thought like how good it looked. Oh, sorry. So this guy that Mrs. MLG is doing a fantastic job of painting here. This is my favourite mini.
No pressure then.
Yeah. Okay.
You're sitting silent.
Sorry. Right then. So back to the leather. So what we're going to do now? We've done leather brown all over, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take some camo dark brown, which is this. In fact, it's a bit too thin. Isn't it? I'm going to get a bit more of that. Camo dark brown, or camo black brown. There you go. There we go. A bit more blobbiness of camo black brown, but we don't need much. We need a tiny little bit of that, just on the end, and I'm going to run that down the middle of the.
Oh, I see. So bright turquoise is one of Sharon's favourite colours. It is really, really nice, but I'm guessing with it being a yellow label that they don't have it anymore.
Yeah. I
really
don't know. I don't know if it's one of the ones that they've like re-badged.
29813.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's just have a quick look. We'll double check.
Oh, can you tell?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you haven't brought your fern over again.
No.
It is nice colour. It would be good if they.
It's been redone as 9471 bright turquoise.
Hopefully it's the same. This one's in stock. Maybe it's not one of those. Yeah, rebadged.
Yep.
Rebadged. So
Yeah,
hopefully it's the same. Well, if it's rebadged, then it'll be one that we can get back in.
Yeah. And if we've got less than.
Says we've got one up.
Is it? No, well, if we've got less than X amount, then which definitely isn't one, then we will have a replacement or several replacements coming on our next delivery. It's a pretty cool colour.
Yeah, it says we've got one, so we would have ordered it, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
With the last order, which obviously is being processed by Reaper as we speak. Isn't on the way yet, but it is being processed. So,
Yeah.
so don't panic.
I would imagine we're going to end up having to wait for some stuff to come from the States, but I don't know what that is yet.
No. Yeah, it is a really nice colour. I mean, it is.
I don't tend to paint anything in those kind of shades. I don't know, maybe I need to.
No, I've only got this one bottle, so you can't, like, start stealing it now. Yes, we've ordered some shroomies. That'll be one of the things that's got to come from the States. But we have ordered him shroomy. Oh, and that other mini that went with him. But really, we just want the mushroom, don't we? They should definitely do that. Panic buy, says Prince. No need for that. No need for that. Hey, Moxie!
Good evening.
Little bouncy red gun waving across the screen.
Right.
So what?
Rotate. I'm just using this camo black brown just to deepen the colours of our leather areas. Across the middles. And where the nicks are. Got it very thin.
What do you think you should do his hood?
Well, I was thinking, when I looked at it earlier, I thought maybe like you were going to do it black. But I don't know.
Well, I wasn't.
Okay.
I wasn't, but is that what colour you wanted?
I think it'd look good black. But you do it whatever colour you like, baby, because you're painting it.
I don't know what piece of clothing it's supposed to be attached to, because it's not part of his coat. So I don't know. I might leave that bit till last and see. Have you still got the purple? Are you using it?
Lich purple.
Can I steal it back? Thanks.
You may steal it.
Green's just world of bowl. With his mixy bowl. Don't get in there, purple.
Yeah, I might paint my basilisk in turquoisey kind of colours.
Okay, is that what colours they are? I don't
No.
know what they are.
They're normally like browns and stuff, but I think.
Is it a creature?
But I just fancy doing it different. It's like a D&D monster-y type thing, basilisks. That style, anyway.
I was adding the Wigs Kids today, the final bits of the Wigs Kids.
Oh, I forgot to bring the octopus on. Sorry.
There are some really nice ones. Make you think, oh, they're really nice. Yeah, you like the octopus. Was that a Critical Role one?
Yes, I think so.
But we don't watch that, so unfortunately we don't know anything about that.
Maybe we should, when we run out of stuff to watch on like normal telly. We should start checking it out.
I don't even know how you watch it.
I think it's on YouTube.
Is it? No, I don't know. But yeah, you like the octopus, don't you? And was it crag cats? Is that?
Yeah, the crag cat's cool.
There are some actually really nice ones.
Did you see any that you would like to paint?
I liked the Tomb Tipper. Is that how you say it?
Tomb Tapper.
Tomb Tapper. Sorry.
Yeah, he's cool.
But I haven't kept any at home for me. They've all gone to the shop, and then if I get like a birthday voucher or something.
You've still got loads of.
Have I still got a Christmas voucher?
Christmas voucher.
Then I might. But currently, I have a cupboard full of stuff. Sharon says you can watch it if you've got a spare 1,000 hours. Yeah, maybe not then. Maybe not then. Especially seeing as how we've got our new fire now in here where we are in the orangery. There's only one television in our house, and it's not in here. And the nice new fire is all warm and toasty, and we'd have to go into the other bit of the house, which has a fire. It's just not a new one. And seeing as how I spend all day in here, the fire's been on all day and making it all nice and warm and everywhere in the house.
And you've been enjoying yourself, haven't you? Getting all toasty. Sorry,
that sounded weird. And everywhere else in the house is cold. So we haven't really been going out of this room.
So, while I just wait for those bits to dry a touch before I move on to the next stage, I will show off. I'll just put him to one side and show off something that I am going to paint. And I think that really I might have a go at painting. I'm only going to do one mini at a time. Hi, Wicked D! And we're going to have a little bit of a...
Let me get it focused.
Okay. Yeah, so we're going to have a bit of a tryout at doing some non-metal turquoise. So I'm going to have a go at that. I'm going to be very patient and try this out. So this is a Alpha Legion Space Marine for the Horus Heresy. And I've popped his shoulder pads off because I realised I'd cocked it up a little bit. So this was a test model for that. And I thought that if I undercoated it with a bright silver and then used contrast paint over the top, that I might be able to get the colour, but I don't like it. So he's going to get changed, and I think I'm going to paint him in non-metallics, but still going to try and get the variation of colour for like a nice bright turquoisey kind of colour. So that might be a future stream, not like several weeks worth, but just like one stream. And then this is the guy that I'm going to paint next. So this guy, unfortunately, I don't think you can buy him yet, but he is, although the light's reflecting a bit off the resin, but this guy is an Oasis Giant from TT Combat, from one of the Kickstarters that they did a little while ago. So I've got a Dark Elf army and this guy. So he is what I'm going to be painting after we've done the Maw Krusha. He's pretty awesome. And isn't as big as I remembered, because I was thinking more along the scale of this guy, who is the Mantic Giant, which we do sell because we can get that one. So yeah, I was thinking about the little guy and thinking that he was this big, and he isn't this big. He's this big. But I think I've got more chance of painting the little guy and getting him finished in a reasonable amount of time before I start trying to paint this massive behemoth.
You want to show him the Games Workshop so you've got like a team?
Yeah. So passes the Games Workshop-y guy, if you would. So let me move my wet palette so we can actually get him in shot.
He's got a spider web on. He's very dusty.
It's very dusty. And then here is Mrs. MLG's Games Workshop Ale Crusher Gargant, I believe he's called, that she painted for me. So they are, in fact the Games Workshop one's a bit bigger, a bit taller even than the TT Combat one. I might have to tip him back a bit further, show him off a bit better. So he's a little bit taller, a little bit bulkier. I do like this guy though, he's pretty cool. He's still quite a bit bigger than a normal human figure. So a normal guy for scale. He's about 3 times the height of a normal human guy. There. Whereas like the Mantic Giant is just absolutely immense compared to a normal human guy. And then that Games Workshop Giant, he's probably about 4 times as tall as that dude. So there we go. And there, so we've got big Mantic, but I'm not going to paint him just yet. I'm going to do this other one first. Got a few bits on the go. So he's next, and we've sold out of Mantic Giants. That's no good. We'll have to get onto Mantic and get some more ordered. They must have gone fairly recently because we definitely had some last week. What do I do next on my brown recipe? Let me just double check my thing. Oh, there we go. We use some light earth colour around the edges. That's what we do. So I've got some flat earth, is it? I think flat earth. Vallejo flat earth. Oh, thank you very much, Wicked D. That's very kind of you. Just going to use a bit of this on the edges.
Your face has just bounced past your face. And now your eyes are just going on the bottom of the screen. Ah, bless you.
I think that's too bright, isn't it? That's got to be too bright.
What?
Oh, can you see that?
What are we looking at?
This bottom strap here. Can you see? Actually, it doesn't look too bad on the camera. No! What happened there?
You dropped it, that's what
I know, but I heard a crunch. What happened?
I think it was the wing. You ain't glued them on yet, have you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's the wings broken there. That's alright, I can fix that.
Oh dear. Go on, what are you showing us?
I was trying to show you this this highlight on there. Look.
I don't think that's too bright at all. I mean, if you've got to hold it that close to the camera for us to even see it, sweetheart,
Yeah,
you can probably go brighter.
Yeah, that looks okay. So when I hold it that close, though, you said that you couldn't tell how the highlights on the pink, but you can, can't you? When you hold it closer, you can see like the highlights on the pink.
Yeah, I just said you could go lighter if you like.
Yeah.
Sparky says perfect edge highlights.
Thank you. Let's try and do some more.
Let's try and not chuck it across the room.
Yeah. Did I scream like a girl when I dropped?
No, not at all.
No, just like ah.
You screamed like someone who just dropped their mini. I mean, Wicked D says just a little, and Sparky says yes, but you know, anybody would have made weird noises chucking their mini across the room.
Yes, you did. I don't know. What a numpty. Ooh, I don't know. What could I possibly have to tell you? We've added some more awesome minis to our trade-in section on the website today. More to come over the coming days. So we've decided to open up a trade-in section to our website, to be fair. Is the best way to describe it, where you can currently we're only taking Games Workshop minis, but in the light of the current kind of financial climate, we thought that people might like to turn some of their existing minis that they maybe haven't got around to finishing or building or whatever, and projects change. We know that everybody like moves around and does different stuff. Might like to give other people the opportunity to take on some of their projects and turn them into armies and what have you. So we thought that we'd start offering a trade-in section where you can sell us your minis and then buy some incredibly cool stuff. So we can either give you cash for it in the form of PayPal payment, or you could get store credit so you can get something that you want for your old minis. And so once you submit your stuff through the form on the website, it gives a list of what you have and what you might like to trade in. We'll give you a price based on market value and availability and all that sort of jazz. And then if you like it, then you can send us or drop in your stuff and we'll check it all off, and then we'll send you the payment in whatever form we've agreed. Sparky says cash, store credit. How far back are you allowing the minis to be? Do you mean like how old? How old thing? Well, it all depends. What have you got? You just need to send us some stuff. Send us a list and a photo or two, and then if we like what we see, we'll ask you for a bit more information.
You have to use the form though.
Yeah, so there's a form linked on the website. So if you go on the website, there is a section where you'll find a link to the form, and the form will give you the opportunity to attach a photo, maybe just one or two, because it doesn't like files that are too big. But if you can just send us 1 or 2, and then we can reply to that email that it'll send us with requesting more information from you, and then you can attach larger pictures to that basically. There you go. Did have a customer who wanted to submit quite a few things the other day. Actually sent us a link to a Google Drive so that we could view the pictures on the thing, if that's a helpful suggestion.
Sparky says, can I send you a photo of my shed? I'm assuming that's where all the minis are and he's not trying to flash them. But then equally, as well as selling your old stuff, the website page on the website is there for people to buy.
It is,
stuff.
yes. That's entirely the thing. So we did it so that you could buy some cool, cheap minis or cheaper minis. So some of the stuff that we've added today and will be adding over the next few days are no longer available minis that we've acquired that people might like, and some stuff that's like direct only from GW's web store that now we have available. Should anybody wish to purchase, they can save themselves a few pounds. I think that looks okay. Oh, I think it didn't tell me. What a donkey. About 4 armies worth. You'll have to send us some pictures. Send us some info. See what we can sort out for you, Sparky, using the form. So we're very much still in a kind of trial period for this, which is why we're only taking GW stuff currently, and then so long as it's working all right, which it seems to so far, but you know we've got proper analysis and stuff to do, is that we might open it up to some other brands of minis and things. Obviously, it all takes time to create listings and photograph and all that sort of jazz once we've got it in our grubby little paws.
I don't know who's keeping score, but this is one of my ridiculous ideas. So whenever I say to him, we haven't got any room in the shop and we can't have anything else, then you do feel free to remind him that I wanted Moonstone and Northumbrian Soldier, and to set up a second-hand page for people to buy minis when maybe they haven't got quite as much cash as they like, so they can still do their hobby. And I wanted Rosemary and Co paintbrushes, and what else did I want recently? Was that it? Oh, and gamers, Geek Gaming.
Geek Gaming.
Yeah, so, you know.
What do you call it? Malifaux.
Oh yeah, that one as well. Yeah.
Bad Squiddo.
Bad Squiddo. So maybe I should just like stop talking, and then we might have room in the shop for stuff.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Red Snail says, don't let Lady Red Snail know there's a trade in she'll nick my pile of shame and buy more wool. Crafty Goba says, ooh, got a question. Did you use the question button, Crafty? Sorry. What was the Malifaux puppet box thing on your YouTube? I can show you that in a minute if you want, because it's mine.
Yeah.
It's mine. We do sell them as well, but that one is mine. And it's just in this cupboard over here, so we can show you. No problemo.
Oh, excuse me. I do apologise. Right, what's next? Fine scratches. So for fine scratches, we're going to use some Reaper aged bone. You don't want to swap places with me so you can show it off. I need a smaller brush for that. I need a smaller brush for that endeavour. Right, here we go. Puppet Apocalypse. So these are quite amazing little guys. So these are twisted alternatives. So these are minis that you can use as the Dead Rider, the Hooded Rider, the Pale Rider, and the Mechanical Rider in your games of Malachite. And they all come with the appropriate size base for you to use them as those larger minis. And this is what you get. So you get this little box here that's got these 4 awesome little pre-assembled minis in. So here we have this guy. He is. Let's not snap him. I'm trying to get him out. Yeah. Okay. So here it is. Oh, and you get the stat cards for them as well, which look cool. So here is Death. He's the Dead Rider. Let's hold him a bit closer. Oh no, it's too bright.
Hang on.
Well, I say pre-assembled, Sparky, but this one looks like it's cast in one piece. So
yeah,
it says pre-assembled, but apart from a couple of mould lines, it is all in one piece with no massive joins, no gaps. So he is Death. He's really, really cool. Riding a little puppet hobby horse. There we go. So yeah, little mummified guy riding a hobby horse. He's really cool.
Yes, I have absolutely no idea, Wiki D, because I thought exactly the same thing.
And then we've got Famine, who's like a little scarecrow, bag-headed guy on a. No, sorry. Oh, sorry. I always forget now. So he's really awesome. His little hobby horse has got boots on, which I think is particularly cool. And then we've got War. So this counts as the Pale Rider. So he's a little flamey-headed guy on a flaming ram-headed hobby horse-looking thing. Yeah. He's really awesome, and he's got looks like a machine gun barrel or something as his weapon that he's holding on to. And then we've got Conquest, this is amazing. This is like cast in one piece by the look of it. Yeah, it is, and it's really cool. So he's got, or she's got, or it's got a like a harpoon thing going on with a chain attached. That's really awesome. So yeah, little couple of mould lines on them, but that's it. They look really cool. There you go. What are we doing with the box down? Oh, okay.
I'll sort it out.
There you go. There's the lid. Awesome, right, where did we get to?
Did that help, Crafty? Was that okay?
Smaller paintbrush, that's what I was going for. Smaller paintbrush.
I'm going to get it back in first. From the tiny thing.
There we go. Teeny tiny brush here. A 10-0 Series 33. For some tiny little lines on these bits of leather. Some scratches and nicks. There's no paint for the paintbrush. What's going on there?
It's too small.
Yeah. There we go. A couple of little scratchy bits in there. It's too small. It's not holding enough paint.
thing's back in the packet and I didn't realise the mic was on.
Yeah, what were you rustling?
I'm rattling about.
Because I'm trying to do super teeny tiny, like, scuff lines on the leather.
So you've got really thin pin.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to make little blobs. You even got concentration face going.
I know. I was very close to having my tongue stuck out. Concentration tongue.
So yeah, we got the Malifaux stuff because it's super cool, and I wanted them, and I've got them, and they're in the cupboard, and I haven't painted them. Turning into a proper painter now with a pile of shame.
Yeah. Check you out. Pile of shame, and then you still look around going like, oh, no, I haven't got anything to paint.
Yeah, but my pile of shame's like just a box in the tiny shelf of the cupboard. Yours is a 3-floor shop and the garage and your office and those drawers over there and those cardboard boxes there, and there's some stuff in the kitchen as well.
There is. Yeah.
And some stuff in the living room.
Living room? What's in the living room?
The stuff. I think the only place there isn't anything is little Mrs. bedroom.
Yeah, there's definitely no minis in there.
Well, no minis that need painting.
Yeah.
There are minis in there. Tony says that he thins with airbrush thinner to get the flow for the paint.
Oh, yeah. I've got some Instar Water Plus, and I keep forgetting to use it.
It was in front of you at one point.
It is in front of me now. I've just seen it out of the corner of my eye, and I keep forgetting to use it. Rubbish.
Yeah. Stuff everywhere, Starkey. Stuff everywhere. I opened a drawer the other day and I thought, there's minis in here. Whose are these minis that are in here? Because they're not mine. And then when I looked at them, they were little misses. It's like little miss has got a pile of shame of her own.
As it should be.
That's ridiculous. When you were both rummaging through the box earlier to find me what large mini you wanted me to paint for the Wig Challenge League, I could hear it talking to you going, oh, I could paint that. Can I have that in my drawer?
Yeah.
Can I paint that?
Yeah.
It's like, no. Paint what you've got first. And then I know that it went in a drawer because I know what you like.
No, it didn't actually.
Didn't
It went
it?
back in the box.
What was it?
The mum lack.
Oh, yeah, even my mum's got that, hasn't she? Mum's never painted a mini in her life. And then when we went round the other day, Mum lacks on her kitchen windowsill. It's like, why have you got a mammoth on your kitchen windowsill? Oh, I thought it was really cool. I might have a go at painting it. Have you got any paints, Mum? Like, no, but I'll get them from your house. It's like, what, where you got that mini from?
Yeah, it's just, yeah. We've been robbed.
Good job with love, innit? Yeah, you see, Sparky's got the same problem. And Rose says, I've painted 37 models this year so far, but still have a big pile of shame. Yeah, 37, that's loads, we're only in March.
I haven't painted 37 models.
Well, we only get an hour on stream, that's the only time that you paint. Only time you get a chance, isn't it? You tried to convince Little Miss that Sunday's stream, the Sunday that's just gone, should have been a painting stream as well, so that you could get something done, but she was having absolutely none of it. And she said that we paint all the time and people will get bored and they need a break from seeing us paint so they can watch us gaming instead. I'm like, alright, sorry. So there you go. Now you all know you needed a break from seeing us painting.
Yeah, I didn't really paint anything over the weekend apart from this guy's wings, did I?
No, well, we had a builder in who knocked out half of our wall, the way we hole in the house. So we were all concentrating on watching the snow drift past the window, which was our house insulation, and stopping Gizmo from running away. He did amazingly. Another puppy, mummy, wonderful moment where we lost him, which wasn't wonderful, because I thought he'd followed Nathan and he'd actually followed the builder. And he was just stood staring out of the open gate watching the builders. So when Nathan came in, I went, "Where's the dog?" And then we panicked and ran outside. He was just sat there, didn't run through the open gate, just sat. I was just sitting here, Mum, looking at the builders, wondering what they're doing, keeping an eye on them. I was like, "Oh, thank you, not running away." They were very good, weren't they? The fire people who put the fire in and everything. They did try their very best to keep remembering to shut the door and things like that, but it just hadn't come at the latch, and he wandered off after him.
I saw a post from Sharon on Discord saying that her minis were her retirement project or something along those lines. I don't know whether that was a recent one or whether I was looking at an old post, but that's the way I look at mine. I think when I retire, when I eventually retire, I will get a lot more things painted.
Sparky says, "I think I've painted 2.5 minis this year." You've done lots of YouTube content and terrain building. Now that counts. Azrael says, "My hobby everyday streak of painting every day this year because I have sprained my wrist."
Oh no.
That doesn't sound very good. And you've still painted 37 minis with a sprained wrist? Or have you just done it now? Sean says, "I accept my pile will not end. This is my life now." Yeah, I think that's how you've got to look at it. This is just my life now, that's it. Tony says, "I've just gone through my pics. I've painted 8 minis this year." But you paint like precisely, you see. When I did my 365 last year, there was no precision, was there? There was just some paint.
You did awesome minis.
Tony says Millie, which is his dog, chased the bin men and starts begging for dog biscuits. Painted them before the sprained wrist. Oh no, I'll stop the streak. Well, but the thing is that you don't want to damage it forever, do you? No. You need to rest it, otherwise it'll never be right. I once broke my ankle and walked home on it, and it's never been right since. And that was when I was at school. You need to take care of it. Don't worry about your hobby streak. You'll get back on. Make sure you look after yourself. Yeah, we've been trying to train Gizmo to not run out of the front door, so that when we open the door, we make him sit and wait. So that if we ever accidentally open the door, he doesn't just bolt for it. Now, it doesn't always work, obviously, and we do have precautions in place for grabbing him before he gets out. But we're trying to not let him just bolt through doors. So I was very, very, very happy when he hadn't run through the gate.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm going to have a hydrate for that.
Oh, you see, Pete's not here. Pete's not here to hydrate for you. Redstale says, "I think I'm on 28 skelly bombs and 40 zombies." Wow, 40 zombies, that's loads. Are you using contrast paint, or are you painting them all painstakingly? We used contrast on our zombies, didn't we? It was
I saw a Discord post this morning about some zombies. Were they yours? Some mantic ones. The arms outstretched guys. Do like the mantic zombies.
I like the way the music's got all mellow. Now there's only 5 minutes left of the stream.
Chilled out.
Mellow, chilled out music. Is the music loud enough, or is it too loud? You need to tell us either way if we're being drowned out by the music, or if I'm too loud and drowning the music out.
Your voice is just perfect, my darling.
Yeah, but you married me, so you like it. it was Melon killed that one.
I don't know what's going on there. It's like I dunked his head in the water.
Mellow, let's get some chicken cats on. Red Snail says, thanks, been loving painting them, base coat, wash and dry brush. Cool.
They are really cool. When I first ever got some, I thought like, oh, there's not much kind of options in it because there's one sprue that makes like 3.5 zombies. But
3.5 zombies.
Yeah, basically. So you get like you can build 3 zombies, or if you're clever with the parts, you can make like 4 because one's crawling out of the ground. But and you just get like loads of that one sprue. But you can actually make a decent amount of variation with them. And if you mix them with some ghouls and some spares from the skeletons, you can actually make a lot of different poses. And then the other thing is, as Red Snail's saying there, that once you've painted them up and you've ranked them up, they look absolutely fantastic without there being too much repetition in the unit. They look really cool. That's one thing that Mantic do really well, is produce like great rank units. I think they are producing some really nice characterful minis at the moment as well. There are new halflings and rift-forged orcs look particularly funky. In fact, they've done a new starter set, I believe, which is due soon. That's got their new halflings and orcs in it, I believe. So there's 2 different box sets that you can get, Red Snail. So there's a zombie regiment or there's a zombie horde, and I think the regiment you get enough to build, I think it's like 21, and then the horde you actually get enough you can build 42. So because in Kings of War the units come in different sizes, so depending on the base size is whether it's a regiment or a horde. So we're coming up to an hour. I think we're going to leave it there. I'm going to work on this guy for a little bit longer after the stream. So and then we'll be back tomorrow from 7 for more 2 Paint Tuesday. You'll be able to see what Mrs. MLG is working on as well. What an awesome job she's doing on my Harlequins over here. And then I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to be painting tomorrow night. In fact, I might do my basilisk. I think maybe we shall see. So I think we're going to call it a night for streaming, and because you're only going to have to watch me painting more horns. So yeah, I did know what I was going to say then. Thank you everybody for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.